Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode with us at RGJ Trains at Barnabas Junction. So firstly, we want to apologise to you guys, mainly because we didn't get an update or planned for this week out, and we didn't do the members and patrons live stream, and that's Rob trying to close the door.
Yeah.
Which hasn't worked.
Yes.
I can see the gap.
No, it's not. It's open.
All that noise for nothing. So yeah, the reason we haven't been this week, guys, is obviously Rob decided to share his bug with me.
I gave everybody a chest infection.
You did.
Sharon's scary.
Well, you gave me bronchitis. But hey ho, you know, he doesn't want to share biscuits, but he wants to share that.
I'm not sharing the biscuits.
Exactly. So you don't want to share the nice things, but you share these. So yeah, because of that, obviously, guys, I've still been working as well. I did have to give up one of my shifts because I finished the antibiotics and then it hit me. I think
I might have just found that. That's what I was looking for yesterday.
Oh, why didn't you ask me? I could have told you. What am I going to do with him, guys? I was at work yesterday, so he's lost without me. But yeah, obviously, I think I'm hoping I am starting to come out of it now. I'm not having to dose myself up on tablets. Someone's still wanting sympathy, clearly. But yeah.
World's smallest violin.
And it's playing just for you, dear. But yes, because of that, obviously.
Because of that.
Oh, shush. You come and do it. If you really want, you come and do it.
Beauty, beast, no.
Beauty and brains.
Jury's still out.
But yeah, so I'm starting to feel a bit more normal. The only thing is, obviously, for Saturday's live, obviously, patrons and members top tier, it is going to be Saturday for you. But for everyone that's coming out tonight, the stream is going to be earlier. We are both out. Well, Rob's out later, but I am got to be at the station by 6 o'clock in the morning or thereabouts. So it's not going to be as late a stream tonight or Friday, Saturday night, whenever you're watching this. But we will be going live, hopefully. And yeah, like I said, hopefully coming out of this now so things can return back to normal. And we've got our wedding photos edited. Moderator crew is hopefully going to be done by this weekend. And then it's hopefully back to normal. Trains, work, portraits.
Live streams.
So yeah, live streams. So yeah, anyway, on that though for this week, because obviously unless I manage to throw something in, which I don't know if I will, guys, because we are Thursday today.
I think so, yeah.
I think we're Thursday, which obviously, again, we're both out tomorrow.
Rob, but it is Thursday.
Yeah, so we've not got a lot of time to film. So Rob is going to work today on point motors, all that fun stuff. Although he did end up ordering a point because we'd worked out with him and Gav that mainly when he started with the TMD, he had advice from the likes of Jason, Paul. There was quite a few that gave you advice, weren't they? And he bought Insa frogs. Is it called Insole
frogs.
Insole frogs.
For the TMD.
For the TMD. However, what you didn't realise, and why is that lens deciding to spinny? Sorry, we're filming on my camera, guys, so it is a little bit different. Right. So if it has gone out of focus, don't know why.
It's not such a bad thing. Well, you said you look like crap. So.
I do. I probably feel like it and look like it. Yeah. But obviously, the issue is when Rob first got a point, he got that before the knowledge about it. So he has one normal electro frog.
I'm impressed.
You should be. I'm doing this while still feeling rubbish. But because of that, we were told that it is a possibility to use the electro frog. However, it's a bit more work to do with it. And the fact all the others are Insa frogs, he's now in soul frogs. At least I'm better than not having a clue. Thereabouts. Great seeds. But because of that, he is ordered one. He didn't order the right size. It's doing it again now you've walked away.
Doing what?
The lens is going like that.
Oh, I don't know.
So if it's gone out of focus, guys, we do apologise. Like I said, we don't usually use this camera, but somebody didn't charge his camera batteries. Did you dare? So yeah, because of that, he's got to do a slight readjustment. He has had cork laid down. He did that off video, so you will be able to see that here. But hopefully, he's going to get point motors and things done. And now we've got the right points. It should mean that it shouldn't affect the line, even if it's switched.
Because you're moving about so much, by the way. That's why it's refocused.
Well, the others don't. Is this for portrait lens?
No, it's a 2890.
Oh, okay. So yeah, anyway, guys, I think on that, like I said, it's mainly going to be Rob on this. If I do anything, I might throw it in, but there is no guarantees. Hopefully from next week, things should start to get back to normal. We should hopefully feel a bit better. So here's hoping. So guys, I hope you've all had a good week. Apologies again that this week's just been absolutely rubbish, and see you guys next week possibly, because like I said, I don't think I'm in the rest of this. So see you guys later. Bye for now.
Well, just me, obviously. Grace is inside finishing off editing the crew photos. So what's Rob doing? First of all, cutting this track down to fit in this new insole frog point. I've also got to learn how to wire power up to these. I believe I have to do. Also, I'm going to be putting, obviously, the point motors in next to it. I'm just drilling the hole for these now. I am not going to try and wire them up. I've got the CDU, I've got the switches. I'm not going to try and wire them up yet. It's about preparation more than anything. And then further along, as you can see, I shall try and zoom in a bit as well, peeps. I've been doing some caulking underneath the tracks here. I've also added a third line there. And caulking under the tracks. These will all need point motors putting in, and I believe, I could be wrong, let me know in the comments, that these will all need wiring as well. I'm not 100% sure about that. Any hints, tips and tricks, as usual, are always welcome. And also, if I shall, oh, other way, let's go have a look around this way. And also, excuse the wire there, that's off the camera. Down here somewhere, I'm going to be putting another dropper in, and probably another one over underneath pen pidding to improve power. Because obviously we did have a problem with it dropping. As we have started doing, hopefully I'll drop some trains running in the end of the video as well. So yeah, there you go. That's the plans. Let's see if they come out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just, I'm checking this point is absolutely working fine and the train can go over it, which obviously it can, no problems at all. And then switch it the other way. And it can go up there too. The other thing as well is obviously these point motors need to be level. So temporarily I am just using a piece of cork and checking it. And then what I'll do is I'll probably cut around the cork. I am going to print some 3D huts to cover these up a bit, unless you guys got any other better suggestions, which would be appreciated. So yeah, that's a temporary thing, unless there's some other better way of keeping them level. Minor confession to make. Apparently these things aren't as strong as they look. I broke one. So I need some advice on fixing these down, guys, because I think the pins are holding it too tight and making it too fragile. So anybody got any suggestions on how to secure these down properly, obviously to the cork and then to the board, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm not going to show you me doing all of them because it's just repeating the process. So what I'll do now is do a couple of dropper wires for power. But yeah, please let me know how you're securing these things down. Thank you. Yep, onto the dropper wires. Now I've got a natural break here between two joints, and what I'm thinking is soldering dropper wires to these two. Obviously it's close. I want to drill holes as close to the rail I can so the wires just vanish. There is already a bit of solder on this one because there was a gap there. Drop some solder on this one. Not needed for the contact, but it's a handy place. When you are considering the dropper wires, you need to check, double check the polarity. Probably teaching an old dog to bark new, or new tricks or whatever. You do need to check the polarity, otherwise you do start to fry things. Multimeter's handy. As you can see, I've got it on the maximum of 20 volts. So get your voltmeter either side. Obviously that's showing negative. So we've got the positive here, so we know the positive's on the inside rail and the negative's on the out. Almost invisible droppers, which will be hidden by, I do need to drop a sleeper in there. The rest of this will be hidden by ballasting. So yeah, so between that, getting this first dropper in, I've got another one to do over that way. Getting this in, like I said to you, I'll admit I did break one. I need a better way of fixing these down, because obviously the switch is going to be fairly loose itself, and obviously not to the point where this has gone so fragile. Bury the wires down there. Probably going to put like a hut or something on there, 3D printed. And then once I figure out the wiring, having looked at it, it looks reasonably simple to go from there to the CDU to the switches. Get one sorted, and then I'll be more confident doing the rest. But for now, that's it. Sorry it's been a bit boring, it's only just me. As I say, Grace is busy editing her photos. But yeah, thanks very much for everyone. Don't forget, please smash the like button. Feel free to comment and drop your hints, tips and tricks. And if you're not already, join along for the journey and hit subscribe. Thanks very much guys, take care till next time.